Good morning, y'all. We made another sale on Etsy. Yes, another sale. Huge shout out to my customer for purchasing this beautiful, fancy, when I say fancy, mantle, okay? Now, the only issue is I only have one, and somebody else might want another one. So I need to replicate this and duplicate this. Now, this is a 3D printed file. I don't have the STL to make it. If I did, trust me, I make multiple. But we're gonna do it the old-fashioned way. So I only need one product, and I'm out of that product, okay? I need some more of this magic mold. I like magic mold in this product, but then again, I don't like it. I like it because, yes, you can make a mold. You can make it easier. There is no resin involved. Resin is quicker. Resin is less messier. Yeah, I like resin a lot better. For this one, but it's gonna go good for this because the material, the magic mold is good because the magic cast. You need the magic cast. If you have the magic cast material, you could make things that kind of like out of stone, okay? Like really, it's gonna feel really heavy, like stone would feel really heavy. This right here is like plastic. It's really light. We want to make it authentic as possible since it is a mantle, so we're gonna remake it. So I need this material right here. Okay, so Hobby Lobby carries it, and it's only $11.99. So yeah, I kind of am gonna, go for this product right there. Now they got other ones that are similar. Perfect Cast is good. That's what we're gonna be casting. I got enough of that. This other stuff, it's a little overpriced. I normally go with Mold Maker. Mold Maker is perfect. I don't have any issues with that ever. Yeah. I need more of a, pretty much, I got this already, but this is the product that we're going to be going for and making it out of. So, yeah, it might be a trip to Hobby Lobby. So, I don't know. It might or may not be. Or I just can just send this just like this, which is probably fine, but no, I want to make multiple copies. So, yeah. That's what I'll be doing. So huge shout out to that customer for purchasing it. I made money in my sleep. I was not expecting that sale. If y'all know, I was really trying to push for the pink evergreen holiday under construction trees. Those were definitely, well, the trees in general were my popular item. But, this has the most views on my Etsy shop. So why take it away from everybody and just be sold out completely when I could just make more and more and more and more? Okay? All right, so yeah, I'm gonna go and make this. And y'all, happy new year. And yes, this is my first year of the sale. This is my first sale of the year. Said it wrong, but thank y'all so much. Happy crafting, folks. Wagging in the dream. And all big dreams do start out small. You just gotta keep on going. Build that momentum up. Peace. All right, how was that? That was good?
It was good.
It was real good?
It was
okay,
good.
So I can stop being fake for these people on this camera?
Oh, yeah.
I don't like these
I don't
people,
blame
period.
you. I don't like them either.
Oh.
You rolling.
Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all doing all right? I hope y'all doing good. Like, real good, okay? Real good. Now, I'm just playing with y'all. Y'all know I be just playing with the jokes. I like y'all. I love some of y'all. But, yeah, I just want to say thank y'all so much. I wanted to go to the store and get more of this. I asked Martha, could I use her car? She said no. Nah, I could get there, though. I do got some new wheels. But the only thing with them is I hadn't taken them wheels out the box just yet. And I don't know how it's going to work going 20 miles per hour on a highway. I ain't figured that out just yet. So we still going to get the product so we can make it and ship it out to the customer. That's going to happen regardless. So I guarantee y'all I'm going to be at Hobby Lobby real freaking soon. Maybe not after this video because I'm going to do a few more videos after this. But yeah, we're going to get that product. We're going to get this magic perfect mold. We're gonna get some more of this because I don't want to just send off that mantle when I can make another one and another one and another one. Y'all, I don't want to do that. Nope, don't want to do it. I mean, it is a little bit of material still left in this bag. I mean, I really might have to stretch this. Plus, I can save. So if I could stretch this just a little bit, I hadn't used this in a while, but yeah, maybe I can stretch a little bit of this. I don't know. We're going to see. This could be like just enough because that piece I need is not really that big. And add some water to it and like a mixture, it'll come out like pancake batter. This could be enough. I think sometimes it be like that because my sister told me no, I couldn't use her car. But sometimes it be working like that. Maybe I don't need to go to Hobby Lobby. I got everything that I need like right here. And yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna stretch it. It's worth testing out the material to see if we do have enough, because that'll save me a trip and it'll save me some money. That's the thing. I'm always saving for something. And I was like, you know what? I do need this product. If I got more of this product, then I could just make multiples and duplicates. But I'm also saving. That would push and pull away from what I'm saving up for. So that's why it's probably best that I just not go to Hobby Lobby. I know I'm going to be in there getting that one thing. And that's really it. So let me see if I can do this. Let me build a little small box for it. And y'all, I hope we can do this. I just hope so. I really hope I can pull this off. So if y'all want to see, y'all stay tuned to see how it's going to come out and turn out. Now, I got enough mold material, not mold, but I got enough casting material to make duplicates. I just need just one mold. That's it. And if y'all don't know what a mold is, think about during the days when people were making Gothic cathedrals, or if somebody was making a castle or a mansion. Do you really think they sculpted statues one by one? No, they didn't. They used the process of casting and molding to make duplicates over and over and over and over again, okay? So that's what we're going to be doing. And we're going to see how this going to work. Now, I need some foam core. I might have to sacrifice a project up over here. I see lots of places where I can find some foam core, and I just want to let y'all know. This is the other side of the production part, okay? Don't judge me. Yes. I know. It's junky, but guess what? I know where everything at, okay? All right? So we gonna find some foam core up in here somewhere. Or we might have to sacrifice a project that's made out of foam core, because we need to build a box for it. Now we got enough material in that package. We're gonna have to stretch it. We're gonna do half water with it, half of that material. We only need to build a box for this to make our mold. Okay? Gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta sacrifice, all right? Sacrifice some stuff. Looking at that foam house right there. I'm gonna have to use it. It's gonna be worth it, but I'm gonna use it. All right, so I don't have to use foam core. I do have these. These work perfect for making my mold. And I hadn't used this in a while, so this could still be worked. So I only need that material that I need and I'm out of to cover up maybe at least right here. The volume of what I'm using will be able to cover up all of this. So yeah, I should have enough, because I'm really trying to stretch this material and make another one. It's like, you know, you got to make magic out of something, some way, somehow. So I'm gonna go ahead and build another box. But these come in handy. I got these from Temu. I don't know the name of these, but these work really good. You put your little slots in there to seal it and lock it in place. Put some hot glue around it, and you won't have any issues with it leaking. So we're gonna see how this gonna turn out. I didn't know I was doing a project today, but you know, I kind of figured I was. I just wasn't prepared for it. Now in the process, I don't want to damage this. This is for sale, okay? I don't want to damage it, but you know, they ain't gonna notice. Or customer ain't gonna know. They ain't gonna notice, okay? But we really want to make this out of stone. Like, we want to make this like heavy enough, because I like the plastic. Trust me, I love the plastic because it's lightweight. But I want to really get it authentic, as thin as possible, because I think they'll appreciate that too. I know the customer will. They really will. Only problem is, where are the locks to secure these things, okay? Because that's the only problem. I just need the locks to lock them in. If I can lock these parts in. This is why I gotta clean up my factory, y'all. I turned my room into a factory, literally. But I promise y'all, I kind of know where everything at when I don't need it. But when I need it, I gotta search around and look for it. So we're gonna try to find it somewhere. Somewhere. I found it. See, I knew it would take 7.7 seconds to find it. I just gotta get to it. Kinda. All right. I don't wanna break nothing up over here. Hopefully it's in this box. It better be in this box. I ain't playing. Y'all, they in the box. All right, I gotta make this video quick because we out of battery power. And not battery power, we out of phone memory. So y'all know I'm just gonna like just make this real easy and simple. But this gonna be locking it in, mix and make our material, pour it on top, let it dry for the mold, take the mold out, then we pour it in the new stuff and then let that dry, and then we'll have another one of these. So yeah. All right, so now we got our glue gun. Do not judge my glue gun, y'all. This glue gun been with me for a while and it still work. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and hot glue this to this. We already have our form, which is gonna fit just like that. So we're gonna go ahead and hot glue all of that. So we want to make sure that all of the hot glue is around the edges, because the stuff will seep out through the edges, and you do not want to be wasting any of the material that you're going to pour in here. You don't want it to seep out. So we make sure like there is hot glue around the whole exterior. Okay, so we may or may not have enough of this, because I forgot this is not 1-to-1 ratio, which means you take 1 part mix and 1 part with water. As long as they're the same amount, they're gonna mix. Okay, that's a resin. That's not with this. So this is saying I'm gonna need 1/2 cup plus 1/3 cup of the perfect mold mix and 1 cup of water. Now we already know we ain't got enough of that. We do not have enough of that, but we're gonna try to make something happen. So we got us a cup and we're gonna try to make something happen. So let's see what we can do. But these are the instructions. And I hadn't used it in a while, so I really forgot all of this. All right, so this is what we need to do. Now, I wish I was using a miniature cup, which would have been perfect for this, but this is a big cup. So this is how much water we're gonna need in the cup, and this is how much of the mix we're gonna need. And we already know we do not have enough mix for this. So this is, you're supposed to add this much of the mix, 1, 2, 3, and then 1/3, which is like here, and then you mix it with water. Now this is gonna take, once you mix it, about like 2 minutes to cure, so it's gonna cure really fast. So we're gonna go ahead and just pour the water up in here with the mixture. We're gonna see what it do, okay? Like I said, we ain't got enough mix. We're not going to Hobby Lobby, obviously, but we're gonna make it work. So thankfully, once we do make this and it works, we'll be okay. So fingers crossed on this. All right, fingers crossed. Like really, because I ain't going to Hobby Lobby for this. All right, so we kind of like, you know, I don't know if y'all can see through this, but you know, it's not a lot, but you know, it's right at the half mark. So we're gonna cut the water down by, I think we're gonna cut the water down by a little bit, like use that much of the water, not a lot. So we're gonna, like, fingers crossed on this. Like I said, fingers crossed on this one. All right, so we're gonna have to mix some water with this. Now, I cannot use sink water. It says do not use well water or sink water. I have actually well water, so it's because the chemicals in there, so you can't use that. So you gotta use bottled water. And I don't feel like wasting no water, but I'm gonna drink some of this before I pour this up in here, okay? All right, I'm about to drink some of this. Now that's some good water right there. Yeah, this probably ain't gonna be enough, but I'm gonna go ahead and just pour this up in there. Kind of see what we're gonna do, okay? Gosh, this ain't enough material. I need more. All right, so here goes. All right, let's mix it up. I only need to fill this volume of it up. All right, so you have to stir it for like 2 minutes. So I'm gonna go and stir it for 2 minutes, and I'm gonna go and pour it in. Hopefully, like, there's enough to fill the volume of this up. All right, so let's go ahead and pour this in there. All right, do we got enough? Please let us have enough. We just need no, we ain't got enough, y'all. This ain't even close to enough. This ain't enough, period. We need more mixture. So we're gonna let this dry and then we're gonna like take it out. See what we can do. All right, so I see where we kind of went wrong at. We went wrong on this side and this side. I think if our container was just a little bit like smaller, we could have had more volume. But, you know, like I said, we're gonna see what this gonna do. If I had a little bit more material, I could just, you know, cap this off and I'd probably be okay. Well, at least we tried. At least we tried. So that means we're gonna have to find a way to get to Hobby Lobby. We're gonna have to pay that, whatever that price of that bag costs, plus tax. And that's not too bad. I mean, at least we'll be able to make another one and another one versus that $17 that it costs to actually get that. Or I could scrape all this off, send it to the customer, and be done with it. But like I said, I'd rather have enough for another, just in case somebody else want to buy one and another one and another one. So if I can make a mold, now with this product, the mold only lasts for about 3 uses. And you have to use them within that day. So if you don't, the molds are going to shrink. And it's not something that you could use again and again and again. They're going to start to tear up and to rip. And it's going to be a pain in the ass just for that. So yeah, the mold maker won't last that long for the mold. Now the cast part, oh yeah, once you cast it, it'll be all right. And I know it works. And it picks up really good on details though. So that's one thing I do like about it. So we'll see once we get the rest of this. We'll see. So I have to go to Hobby Lobby. Nobody's not gonna let me use their car. So I gotta bring out my secret weapon. Yes, my brand new bike. And no, I did not plan on doing it for this. But, you know, wherever there's a will, there is a way. So Hobby Lobby in West Columbia is off the highway, which means I got to go through the downtown area, which means it's going to take me a little bit longer going through downtown versus off the highway, which is going to take me not long, but it's better than walking. So, time to bring out the big guns, I guess. On top of that, I got another order to complete, so I might use up all of tomorrow to do this. Let me plan this out real carefully. Yeah, let me plan this out. No, this was not what I really wanted to open up yet, but I don't have a choice, so we're gonna open this up. All right, so let's go ahead and set this thing on up. All right, so this is what it looks like. It's just in a bunch of pieces. I gotta assemble it, put the pedal on, and we're gonna put the pedal to the metal. All right, y'all, so we got a brand new bike. Okay, so I ain't rode a bike in a minute, okay? All right, so let's do this. All right, y'all, so this is an electric bike, but I have to let this charge up, so it ain't charged yet. And I'm riding with the things to protect the things. So, yeah, y'all, we gonna get there. Where there's a will, there's a way. But this was not how I was supposed to unveil this. I plan on unveiling this like with a sheet over it. And you know how you pull like a sheet off of something? Like when you get a surprise, like surprise. It was supposed to be like that, but I'm gonna do that again. But this the old car right here. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna have a moment of silence. But I'll be real with y'all. If it wasn't for this car, I wouldn't be where I'm at, but I had to upgrade. Right. So that is Wings, our old transportation. She ran good, 300,000 miles on her. She went around the whole country. She's been to every state that you can drive to in the United States. So thank you, Wings. Thank you so much. Now you got a new sibling, this. So yeah, y'all, we're gonna get there. Where there's a will, there's a way. Well, I'm excited about doing this. I don't know if I'm gonna go to Hobby Lobby today or tomorrow, but yeah, gotta do it, gotta do it. Sometimes people aren't gonna help you, you gotta help yourself. But this is paid off through all those sales that I made through my Etsy. And I just wanna send a huge shout out to all my customers. Y'all know I've been grinding really hard and I deserve this, okay? I deserve this bike. God has been always good to me. Universe has been good to me. You all have been good to me. So I just want to say thank y'all so much. Without y'all, I couldn't do it. Did it. So thank y'all again. Okay. Homegirl talking about my bike. Talking about some of my wheels are small. But we still gonna get there. Right. So you would take your little car and buy. We gonna get there. We definitely gonna get there. So yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very grateful because y'all know I've been walking, having to use my feet to take packages to the post office. So like I said, I'm always grateful. So this is not how I wanted to unveil it, but hard work really do pay off. You know what I'm saying? I had manifested a bike. I didn't know it was gonna be an electric bike, but you know what I'm saying? That's good enough for me for right now. That's good enough for me for right now until we upgrade. So never forget about Wings, that car right there, that car. Because without her, there would be no Wagon in a Dream. But this is the new upgraded version. We're gonna get a little trailer, a little hitch to go on the back of that, and we're gonna try this out. Okay, y'all, this is crazy. This is crazy right here. All right, y'all. Oh snap. Okay. Oh snap. All right, we got the electricity going around here. Okay. All right, let's put this thing. All right. So remember we was playing with this. Okay, so because I didn't have the right ratio and I did pour a lot of water in it, it didn't come out right, and it's normally not like this. So yeah, looks like we're gonna start all over. We're gonna go to Hobby Lobby. Luckily, the mantle is not ruined because we can just wash this right on off and it'll come off real easy. So yeah, let's go ahead and go to Hobby Lobby tomorrow. I'm excited. Are you excited? We will see. So yeah, I'm definitely going to break in this brand new vehicle. Like, can't y'all see the upgrade? That's an upgrade. Okay, I'm very grateful, very thankful. I just want to thank, you know, number one, thank my customers, because without y'all and making them sales, couldn't have got this. I want to thank the universe. I want to thank God. I want to thank my people. I want to thank you all, and most of all, even though he's not here, I'm always grateful for him. I want to thank BJ because I know BJ was rooting for me somewhere else, wherever he's at, you know? So huge shout out to him too. So yeah, The Wagon and a Dream by Lewis. All right, y'all. Y'all take care. Happy crafting, folks. Peace. Oh, did I tell y'all all big dreams start out small? If I didn't say that, I'm gonna say it again, okay? All big dreams start out small, which means take that small momentum and you keep on going and you keep on going and you keep on building and you keep on growing and you just keep going, okay? Don't let nobody stop you. Remember, where there's a will or some wheels, there's a way. Even if you gotta use your foot to get there, okay? Even gotta use your feet. Get there, no matter what, get there. Now, I wouldn't advise flushing this down the toilet, but you gotta flush some stuff down the toilet, okay? And look what we flushed down the toilet. So, customer, if you're watching this, I didn't put your item down the toilet. I promise you I didn't. I just put the stuff to make this down the toilet. Now, you're not supposed to do that, but I didn't want to dump it outside. I didn't want no animals to eat it. So, yeah, it shouldn't harm the toilet, man. It should be all right. It should be okay. I hate to say this, but I'm gonna say this. I see why when entrepreneurs really make it and they get their money, they don't fuck with their family no more. Not nobody in this family congratulated me on getting my wheels, my bike, no nothing, okay? Nobody. Only one person that I got an open invitation for. She's welcome to my house anytime. She don't even need to have a key. Only one person. Everybody else, So that's just another part of entrepreneurship too. You have haters in your family, and they're gonna hate when you start making money and getting money, okay? But when the results come in, boom, 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 get that money, get that money. But I see why people do that. I see why people are like that, and they cut their family the fuck off and they move on, okay? Seriously, I'm totally seeing that now, okay? Just letting y'all know, that's the other part of entrepreneurship too, okay? So, once again, all big dreams start out small, and I'm just keeping it real with y'all.